Howdy, my name is Oatmeal Lint, and welcome to Let's Play EU4 Novgorod. Definitely my new intro. So, where we left off, we had managed to take over all of the provinces needed to found the Russian nation. We simply need to core Moscow. However, the hindering factor is technological. We need to progress into the next level of administrative technology. Now, we could go ahead and get the embassy and the diplomatic tech that would give us the embassy. Yeah, that might be good. The problem is that we want to get behind Sweden in technologies. So we would prefer to be investing in ideas. Probably a diplomatic idea. Now, if you watched my Japan Let's Play, which I strongly recommend as it's getting quite a bit interesting, I debated between this idea group, the expansion idea group, and the diplomatic idea group. Now, as a merchant republic, revolution and counter-revolution will give me casus belli against nearly everyone that I have a border against. I believe I do need a border. Now, I would have CBs against them pretty much anyway, because I could fabricate claims, things like that. But this is a show superiority CB, which could be a lot better with my runaway and come back in and run away and come back in strategy, because I don't need to actually siege through anything. I simply need to go into their provinces in the spring and retreat to my own provinces in the fall, allowing them to have attrition. So that could be a pretty good casus belli. I would like perhaps the diplomatic relations, meaning that I could have more vassals. We've talked about how vassals are quite good in this. I would probably vassal Perm and maybe eventually vassal Livonian Order or something like that. Because vassals are good with AI bonuses on, they get a lot more troops and things like that. Now I could also pick up trade ideas and crank up my merchants, because if you go into the ledger, well, I'm 54th, so probably better to just search by name. If you go into the ledger, you'll see that I'm already gaining diplomatic rating due to having merchants. So that's pretty strong. If I were to pick up 2 more merchants, that would bump that up to at very least 1.5. Whereas a lot of people just aren't getting anything from merchants. So that would be a good contender for my idea group. Would be this trade ideas, because I already have that would help me in the late game and, well, getting score. That being said, it's just not tempting enough. Having 4 diplomats could be nice, 1 from the embassy, although if I ever have the gold. Plutocratic ideas would be really good because of its top point. However, I need to start investing in military technology, and I have all this diplomatic power. So in the end, I guess I could go with this colonial expansion and start taking over Perm and pushing this way. Maybe take these 2 provinces from Perm and push this way. Colonially. That just seems so costly and so not worth it. So that really does leave us with this, with either naval ideas, which I don't even think is even worth considering, or diplomatic ideas, which I definitely think is what I'm going to end up going with. Despite liking the merchant and the casus belli against the Asian nations, I'm not positive I'll ever have the gold to build that embassy, so if I want the other diplomat, I'm going to need to go through the diplomatic ideas. I'm fabricating plenty of claims. I don't really know what this unjustified demands is going to do, but I do believe that this lowered stability is going to allow me to declare wars that would have cost stability, and then they'd cost less stability. So that is going to be what I do. I'm not going to get this embassies. I am going to fall behind in this tech. I don't feel like the diplomatic technology is really that useful for anything that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to fall behind in this tech, get up to 10 in this tech, and slowly gain military tech, and hopefully then Sweden will outpace me. And never leave this union, and never leave the union with Denmark, because Denmark has, well, very little way of attacking me. So I'm allied with the Teutonic Order and their rivals with Denmark. Interesting. Wow. I really don't mind that. Teutonic Order is Western. Also a noble republic. Let me just quickly check their tech levels. 7, 5, 8. In Sweden. Seven, 6, 7. Let's see. Okay. Well, no war for the current moment. I could go on Ryazan. It is winter. This is when I would be wanting to declare a war. I have a truce with the Livonian Order, but I think I have a truce with Ryazan. I'm still repaying the massive amount of loans that I had previously taken out. Now, I don't believe I'm probably going to be going to war until these are cored. And I can go to war with Ryazan. I'm probably going to vassal them. Pretenders, okay. Starting to rack up this aggressive expansion penalty with everyone around me. I do think that going to war with Perm would be good, but if they're allied with Ryazan, I can dow on Ryazan, make a peace with Perm, taking some of their Orthodox provinces. Maybe taking these two Orthodox provinces, so that... Good. I didn't want to go to war with Crimea. If you remember, I don't know exactly when, it's been a little bit of time. I've been recording for my Japan Let's Play. But I didn't want to have a border with Crimea because I didn't want them to stay like a coalition against us. Lithuania, a one-time ally, but Gotta try supporting the Russian rebels in these two provinces now. If I could get one for free, that'd be good. The Teutonic Order here is actually not doing so poorly. Need a new advisor. I'll save up for one. Probably the military tech cost guy. Good. Now that that's completed, how much longer on our truce? 2 years. Fortunately, that's also means that I won't have a truce with Lithuania, so they can go ahead and dive in if they'd like. So the Orthodox rebels that were previously available are no longer available. I finished westernizing in the Japan Let's Play, so I know how costly it's going to be. However, it's going to be a lot easier as Russia, because you immediately go back to the 0 stability. Through an event that you can trigger. Wow, Sweden is losing this war. Or... well, I am allied with the Teutonic Order, so... there's some revolt risk here. Yeah, I don't see any revolts succeeding without there also being a very strong war against them. Something like the Ottomans and Crimea, Poland joining in, so the Ottomans have a way of getting over there. So I'm going to stop supporting them whenever my guy gets expelled. Wonder why Perm isn't dealing with... oh, I guess they are. They managed to retake this province. Well, Perm has got to be pretty weak if they're not even really able to defeat those. Who else is allied with Livonian Order? But the coalition that they're in would include Lithuania. So I don't really want to... I don't really want to go right now. I don't really want to go until I don't have to worry about Lithuania also jumping in. Is Perm not in the coalition? So Perm's not in the coalition. Should have checked this a little while ago. Perm's not in the coalition, but I don't have a CB against Perm. This place used to be Orthodox. It did, indeed. I guess maybe the rebels converted it or something. In that case, I'll fabricate a claim on this. The reason I want to fabricate a claim on Perm is that they're not in the coalition, but they are allied with Ryzan. So Ryzan will get pulled in as an ally. I can make a separate peace with Ryzan. Interesting, a heretic. Catholic heretics or something else? No, they're a Catholic nation, must be Protestant heretics. Denmark! Excuse me. Denmark typically swaps. So, I must have been... Norway is 5 ahead of us. Interesting. Well, I am going to go ahead and pick up this one. I'm not going to keep him. I'm going to keep swapping out leaders. Focusing on the administrative tech. Go ahead and pick up this idea group. And increase my claim fabrication speed. That'll be useful. I now have Ivan's 100, which is one of the reasons why Novgorod is so much better as a merchant republic than others. Now I get 8 per election cycle. Republican tradition. This claim should be fabricated maybe next year. With them dealing with rebels, I should be able to take these 2 provinces. Taking these 2 provinces will allow me... Well, the question is, do I really want to do that? If I could take these 2 provinces, that will allow me to do colonial... That'll allow me to colonize Siberia eventually. Which wouldn't be totally a waste of time, but would be close to a waste of time. It'd take forever. These 2 are quite profitable. Salt and fur. And I'd leave them with their Sunni land. Maybe take these 2 and vassal the rest. As well as vassalizing Ryzan. So that I don't have a border with Crimea. I might even leave Ryzan a vassal for quite a long time. Not that I'd have a choice. I have aggressive expansion in the 300s with Ryzan. Yeah, these vassals are going to be vassals for a very long time. It's fine. Like I said, AI bonuses. AI bonuses. So, what to do with this new diplomat? Probably... Oh, hey, these guys are something new. There used to be Noagi, but Noagi is not around anymore. Now they are the something else. Interesting. Well, you can go and improve relations with them. Most certainly. So stability cost guy, he could be good, but if there's an administrative tech cost guy, I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up. He must be relatively new. He'll be 7.2 per month, minus about 1, so I can afford him. It's my military. Full maintenance? No, so at full maintenance, full maintenance, I'll still be able to afford him, so... Just barely, but I will. Look at all that inflation I got from those loans. Boy, that was some pretty crappy time for me. Looking for a Master of Mint. Eventually I'll find a Master of Mint. I will, I don't know, hire him? The administrative power is what I'm really trying to save up. I don't need a CB against Sweden, so I just don't. So... Still can't ally with them because they need to come improve relations with me. I'm gonna go and maybe make an alliance. I'm gonna get 2 more diplomatic relations with my next my next idea. So an alliance with Great Britain would be good. I can't because they don't. I don't like them, but I'm gonna butter them up. Anything that'll get me some sea power. Right now I don't have any sea power, so I basically just have to suffer the war score loss that comes along with having these blockaded. This could be very bad. Or good. Ryazan has declared on us. They've brought in Lithuania and the Livonian Order. Now, Perm didn't come in. They're still allied with Ryazan, so they haven't answered the call yet. Well, looks like they dealt with... No, they're still fighting their rebels. Even if Perm comes in, the problem will be I'll get a new peace treaty with Perm. Well, I probably can't really expect to be able to take Ryazan here, because they're going to be bringing in Lithuania, but what I can do is win a... Oh, shit! Any boats? Okay. I don't want the Livonian Order's fleet to beat my fleet, and that to count as a combat. So that would count as a combat, and then I would lose war score. But this is going to count as a combat, and I should gain war score. So I'm going to go ahead and try to siege through these 2 provinces before I get in any big conflicts, and hopefully I can just take these 2 provinces, get the 100% war score. Vassal, Ryazan. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna probably have time with Lithuania's forces headed my way. And they're at 8 military level against my pretty pathetic military level. So at max army maintenance, I cannot afford this new advisor, so I'm not gonna get him. I will buy him before I buy my next administrative tech, though. Time to run. Those 19 will be able to beat my 21 easily. No contest. Said port blockade is losing me war score. But I do have some ticking war score. Slow down the game a little bit. This is all about evasion, not getting into a combat. Now, last time I made some mistakes with this, but there is, I believe, a circle that I can run if I have a leader with a bunch of maneuver. So 2 maneuver might be enough. Just run away. How am I losing now? What happened? I see. This is not gonna work out well for me. My vassals got in a battle. So now I'd have to win quite a few numerically more battles. Might be able to win this one against Perm. In order to get the ticking war score. No. Oh no. Oh, Kazan. Okay, Kazan declared war on Ryazan. Okay, well, as long as it's not Crimea. Kazan probably can't even beat their rebels. So here's the Doom stack, heading to here. How to evade them. Now they're heading to here. So if I head up here, they'll head here. This is the place I got trapped last time, because this run is a really long one. So they're gonna catch me. Unless I run here. Okay, so I run here. And then probably here. They'll be all the way over here. I'm gaining time. The 9th and the 15th is 6 apart, whereas before I was only 4 apart. None of us are gaining any war score, however, unfortunately, due to my vassals. Being less helpful than I thought. In a sieging war, they'd be quite helpful. In one of these, I guess they're not. Okay, so if they're gonna be here, I can be here, and then go here, here. No, I should be able to escape from this way. 24th, 28th, okay, now I'm only a few days ahead. 7th, 8th, okay, now I'm barely any days ahead. They have better maneuver or something? If they have better maneuver, this is not going to work out like I hope. 17th, 20th, okay. First, 29th. 29th, 29th, 3rd. Doesn't look like I can get out of here except to this location. It's possible I can get out to this location. Nope, no such luck. Well, now I don't think there's any way I win this combat. Yeah, they're decimating me. Huh. So what to do? I'd say probably keep running it. No one's won 80%. They're about to be close. Where am I retreating to? Vladimir. This is not a good retreat. 26. I don't think I can get out of here. 3rd. No one got out alive, and that should... No, I still don't have the worst one. Well, what to do in this position? I have some money. I have some men. I needed knights. They would have been faster. Just knights. Go ahead and build 4. Well, let's see. Probably recall here. I could try to sue for some sort of peace with Ryzan. This is show superiority, so I don't know exactly what they're gonna want, but I'll try to give them something. Oh my. They will not be settling for quite a while. Okay. Hopefully they don't make... Oh, they can't make separate pieces with vassals, so that's good. Well, we'll just have to see what they want. This will just be a loss. So I've got a claim over here. Go ahead and improve relations with Crimea. I'm gonna leave a diplomat up for peace if anything sort of pops up. Now, admittedly, all of their troop stacks are big enough to destroy any of my little horses. However, as long as they're running around my territory, they are going to be suffering attrition. No, this will push it over the edge. They have won enough battles at this point. Okay, well, they're going to get pretty good war score here. I'm just trying to get these guys to run instead of siege. They're the hunter stack. The way the AI works in combat is that most war with the Mali for the rest of their money.